How are we going to stop the unstoppable? How are we going to put down Jiren the Grey? A character that can break through time. A character that's ki is so enormous that it made Beerus God of Destruction sweat. A character that can conquer those weaker than him by simply meditating. A character that's clearly surpassed the God of Destruction domain according to Whis. And keep in mind, since the start of the Tournament of Power, we have not seen this character use his full power yet. Not even against Goku with Ultra Instinct. Goku's power was fading away, and at that point in time, we just saw Jiren's energy flare. But we didn't see him really get serious. Maybe if Goku continued to fight and Ultra Instinct got progressively stronger, Jiren would have brought all of his power out. But at this point in time, guys, he is still a big mystery. A mystery that completely towers over every single other character in this tournament. Literally, Goku can't do it alone. And that's what this video is going to be about. How are we going to defeat Jiren? Because, like I said just a second ago, Goku cannot win this fight alone. He might be the one to deliver the last blow, but there's going to be a lot of characters that contribute to the ultimate downfall of Jiren. The first potential character to be a factor in the downfall of Jiren is Kefla. Kefla might end up helping Goku in this fight, this power struggle that's going to be very close as Goku masters Ultra Instinct more and more as the tournament progresses. We know, according to the spoilers, that Jiren's going to be interested in Goku's power-up. Basically, Goku's going to activate Ultra Instinct once again in the fight against Kefla. Jiren senses that new power, he wakes up from his meditation, and now he's interested in challenging Goku once again. One thing about Goku is he has these guidelines when it comes to fighting people. Even though Jiren's the one that's piqued his interest the most, his sights are set on defeating Kefla at the moment. If Jiren jumps into this fight and basically tries to, take the fight over, maybe even starts going at Kefla, Goku would not be cool with that. And Kefla would not be cool with Jiren just targeting Goku and completely forgetting about her. Maybe she'll even do some damage to Jiren. Think about it like this. Goku has to pull out Ultra Instinct to fight Kefla. That means Kefla, while not on Jiren's level, might be able to push Jiren back a bit, maybe even buying Goku some time. In fact, she obviously has the Potara. That's something that could be given to Goku before her ultimate defeat. And we know how much that would contribute to a Jiren ass-beating if Goku and Vegeta indeed end up fusing. The next potential character to help Goku bring about Jiren's ultimate downfall is, you guessed it, Vegeta. He broke out of the hyperbolic time chamber, literally bombed the place before the Tournament of Power started during the recruitment arc, and he came out super confident as if he had some winning strategy against the most powerful warriors in the multiverse. He went as far as to say that he'd be the last one around, and if that's not major foreshadowing that he's going to help Goku in some way in the fight against Jiren, I don't know what is. Will he be the one to get the last blow in on Jiren? Goku gets eliminated and Vegeta makes up for the lack of power Goku displayed at the end of the fight? I do not know. However, he is going to be vital in the fight one way or another. Now, God of Destruction Topo is still an issue, and I just want to see Vegeta rock his... And I think that's what's going to end up happening. However, that's going to exhaust a lot of his energy, meaning that Vegeta will not be the most useful tool to Goku most likely by the time that fight is over. And for those of you wondering, where's the proof that Vegeta and Topo are going to have a full-fledged fight? Well, I mean, we just seen them go at it, right? And obviously that's going to sort of have to be a fight because who else is going to take Topo on? Both Vegeta and Topo are the second strongest characters in both of their respective universes. If that's not foreshadowing that they're going to end up fighting, I don't know what is. But one way or another, Goku needs the second fiddle. Whether they're going to end up pounding Jiren in together fused with the Potara earring that he possibly receives from Kefla, in a very similar fashion to possibly how they did in the Black Goku saga against Zamasu, that's a possibility. Some of you are going as far as to say that Vegeta is going to receive Ultra Instinct because he's going to fuse with Goku, and that's possibly going to influence Vegeta. He's going to leave this fusion with some kind of, I'm guessing, energy from Goku, which I think is a big stretch. I don't actually think that's going to happen. If Vegeta receives Ultra Instinct via fusing with Goku, I think that would be probably the worst writing Toei has ever done up until this point in the series. What I think is more likely is they're going to give Vegeta a power-up, a much-deserved power-up because Goku powered up himself to Ultra Instinct. they're going to give Vegeta completed Super Saiyan Blue, a transformation that only exists in the manga that both Goku and Vegeta have. However, in the anime, it simply does not exist. They're going to probably pull that out of the manga and give it to Vegeta, and that would be fair because Goku already has an equivalent to that, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, on top of the fact that Goku doesn't really even need these transformations anymore since he just achieved Ultra Instinct. On top of the fact that they stole God Swapping from Vegeta in the manga, they gave it to Goku in the anime, yet Vegeta doesn't have it in the actual anime. So it makes sense for them to take something in the manga and make it a Vegeta exclusive in the anime. The one thing about Super Saiyan Blue is it drains away at your stamina, and one thing you need in this tournament of power is stamina. If Vegeta is going to take Toppo out and then possibly buy Goku some time in the fight against Jiren, or possibly help him defeat Jiren, he's going to need a lot of stamina. So completed Super Saiyan Blue not only powers up the Super Saiyan Blue transformation, but it gives them way more stamina. In fact, Vegeta would have more stamina in Super Saiyan Blue than Goku does in Ultra Instinct. And that's very important because if you take away Ultra Instinct from Goku, Vegeta has more stamina. In that department, he is superior and he's needed. Stamina is very important, and Vegeta is the answer to that question, with a manga-exclusive transformation that Vegeta much deserves. Now, another character who could be potentially vital in Jiren's downfall is Frieza. Now, I know what a lot of you guys are going to say. We can't even trust Frieza to fight for our team, yet alone fight Jiren. I mean, Frieza himself is scared to fight Jiren, right? This is something that he actually said. He wanted to avoid fighting Jiren. But everything Frieza's done up until this point in time has been a surprise, right? In fact, his introduction in the Tournament of Power was a surprise to us. And that's what I think Toei wants to do with this character. They want to surprise us with him. Take the time when he gave Goku energy in the tournament when he was all beaten up. I honestly thought like he was going to finish Goku off. I mean, he could have easily done that, right? And what about the time when he was going in on Gohan like he was going to take this Saiyan out himself as everybody else was occupied in the fight? So everything that Frieza's done has been against what we originally thought he was going to do from the start. And wouldn't it be a twist and a half if Frieza comes in to save the day when Jiren is going in on Goku? Now, you might ask yourself, why would he do that if he hates Goku? Well, it wouldn't be because he loves Goku and he wants to save him, but he ultimately wants to save himself, so in the end he could be fully resurrected and then get the revenge he's always wanted on Goku himself. Frieza wouldn't want Jiren to take Goku out. He wants to take Goku out himself with his own two hands. And I know some of you have a hard time picturing Golden Frieza possibly working with Goku, but it might not even be something like that. It might simply be Frieza getting like a sneak shot in on Jiren when he least expects it. In the manga, it's been stated that Frieza's true power rivals that of both Goku and Vegeta together in Super Saiyan Blue, which was their max transformations at that point in time. Now, I know some of you guys might be surprised to hear this character's name, but Gohan. Gohan is a potential character that could be a factor in Jiren's downfall. Now, a lot of you guys are not going to believe this, and I don't blame you at all because they've completely shifted Gohan out to where, I mean, you know, Yamcha was really waiting for that invitation. Maybe they should have invited Yamcha instead. Did Chi-Chi ruin Gohan's image in a way, turning him into the scholar, completely shifting his focus off of fighting? Yes. Does it suck that the kid with the most potential in Dragon Ball Z ended up being, I mean, completely irrelevant throughout a majority of the rest of the series, including Super completely embarrassing himself against some of Frieza's minions? Yes. However, he would not have been added to the team unless he was getting a major moment. He would not have climaxed training with Piccolo unless he was getting a major moment. Goku said himself during the recruitment arc, this little arc before the Tournament of Power course, that we will be okay because of Gohan. I mean, that is a major claim to make. Goku completely trusts Gohan as someone that will be there for him when the time comes. And listen, it's hard for me to believe this as well because time and time again they've let us down in the sense that Gohan has never really reached any of the true potential that he was supposed to reach in the series. But Gohan is stronger than people think. And imagine Piccolo gets ringed out and he starts losing people he cares about and he just starts to break. The one thing about Gohan is he does not fight serious until everything is on the line and he's forced to be, right? He's actually losing people close to him. I think he's going to be getting a power-up in the Tournament of Power. Some watered-down version of Mastery of Self-Movement, something completely different. Maybe he'll even end up fusing with Goku. Father-son fusion, right? And I think this was implied when they drew parallels to Goku that, yeah, Gohan, he chose his own path. He chose his own route. But that route isn't necessarily inferior. That route isn't necessarily worse. It's just a different route, and the destination is far. He is still going far places, even if he took a different path. And listen, if he does not get a moment in this Tournament of Power, a big, huge moment, losing everybody, guys, at the end of the day, Gohan will never make a return in the series. We just have to accept the fact that he is Yamcha level forever. With all that being said, guys, I want to thank you all a bunch for sticking around till the end. Let me know what you guys think. How is Jiren going down? Listen, there's even theories out there that they're going to both team up against the Grand Priest at the end, and they're going to both realize that this entire fight's stupid, and Jiren's going to realize that Goku's not this evil guy, that everything that he's been told up until this point about him was false. You know, a repeat of the Universe 6